A man who hasn't found the back of the net competition in over 400 days, and dare I say it, he attacked that chance like someone who hasn't scored in that amount of time. It is getting a little messy though. Spirit, they're not closing out this game in the way David Perkovic would otherwise have hoped. Remember, they have intentionally not rested largely in this game. They want to keep up their 10 and, as things stand, 11-game unbeaten run going into finals. Druitt really fighting for this one now. Launched in the long throw. Lopez flicks on and out for a Chris Marks goal kick. Jacob Chidiac has come on to replace Harry Keys, who will be very happy with his personal performance today. Prompted a bit of a reshuffle though. Ollie Wiggin is going to play through the centre now. Cornwell with a low percentage flick, but one that was made to work. A beautiful feint from Corey Kavanagh. And now the pockets of space open up for Spirit. Chidiac back to Alawalia. Kavanagh has really made things tick in that central position today. Nearly fell victim to the commentator's curse, but now the Spirit have got space and numbers to work with, but Andre Takami finds himself in an offside position, and that will allow Adrian Arndt just to return to the previous infringement where Stephen Standish-Floody, not for the first time today, he is on the turf and looks in some pretty severe discomfort here. The body language of his teammate Thomas Lopez didn't tell the most promising of tales. Floody is going to have to be knocked off the field here. And that is going to be the end of the day for him. That's a real bitter pill to swallow. Alex Trajanowski, his replacement. Fuka. Taken off his toes by Sam Powell. Rankin. Jackson Brown. Ball is an awkward one for the Spirit defence. Away by Kavanagh. To be launching it long. In the end, that hasn't happened. One is Cox. Druitt play a square in the face, and once again, play will stop for some injury-related attention. Inside the final 10 minutes we go. And the last chance saloon for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers in season 2025. And the big news is elsewhere, where the Wanderers have, in case you missed it earlier, taken the lead at Plume Park. So that is of very little use for the Town Rangers. There's another player on the turf in the centre circle. Takumi Afuka this time. Mount Druitt would still be going down as a result of a Wanderers win. Playoff against the SD Raiders. Of course, a position that the Mariners found themselves in and previously survived in seasons gone by. But if the Town Rangers could find a winner in the final 10, a leading scoreline at Plume Park means that the Town Rangers would be headed for the Pro Rail playoff. And I don't know if that news has made its way to Ben Rollison and his bench, but given there is only 10 minutes left to go, they probably knew they needed to win this game to give them any chance regardless, but perhaps that message should filter its way down. 10 minutes to save a season at Popondetta Park. They faced a stern task against the Premier's NWS Spirit, and they have responded well. This is not looking good, though, for Brady Smith, who went at full stretch trying to keep that in play and just hit the turf straight away after re-entering the field of play. I was very much hoping, David Perkovich, that they could get through this game unscathed, and a member of this Spirit defence that has largely been rock solid is not one they would want to lose, but it looks as though that, well, for at least what remains of this game today, they are going to. Physio has signalled for the substitution, and it will be, from the look of things, forthcoming over on that Spirit bench. I think it'll as well. What kind of game is he going to be entering into, though? Because here come the Town Rangers. Trajanovski forward. Vasilio Majok had a swing and a miss. The second chance. Lopez has got it in the back of the net, but it will count for naught. And those mending hearts have just broken again. Who stroked the ball into an empty net, only for Adrian Arndt to pull it back for an earlier infringement. And these are how fine the margins sits on this final day clash, which, well, at half-time, when Spirit went into the break, 1 goal to the good courtesy of Harry Keys, and a man up from the 15th minute onwards, you would not have anticipated that this would end as such a contest. And yet here are the Town Rangers. A second goal, a winner, could not save them from relegation, but could give them a fighting chance through the Pro Rel playoff. Failure to do that in the next 6 minutes, and it is sayonara to the top flight of New South Wales football. Every pass so important. Yuta Kimura is twisting and turning, but just losing out to the weight of Spirit's defensive numbers. And it is getting deep into Spirit time here as well. 16 goals scored in the final 15 minutes of games. They are such a lethal side in the clutch, the Premiers. The Town Rangers have to give them a taste of their own medicine. Away by Kavanagh. And all of a sudden, it is the cellar dwellers who have the table toppers hemmed into their own half. And now, things are getting a little bit ugly between Conestabile and Majok. And there are players coming from all directions here. Adrian Arndt has just got to head this one off at the pass, lest it get to be too great of a boil over. Even Dylan Niski has marched his way up from the goal line to have a say. And probably making the point to his underlings, the Town Rangers captain, just not to lose your head in this crucial part of the game. Don't concern yourself with the niff-naff of Biffo. There is a job to be done here at Popondetta, and they are one goal away from potentially doing the job they set out to achieve. Huge responsibility on the shoulders of young Shaden Sampow from this free kick delivery. No shortage of yellow shirts to aim at. He bends it in nicely. Majok lurking, but the bounce favoured Chris Marks. And more valuable seconds. Chew away. Wigan over the top. Conestabile, could he kill it dead here? It's Michael Conestabile across for Afuka. Superb save. The chance still alive, though, through Chidiac, and eventually Niski gathers. And the captain has come up huge for his side in the dying embers. Flick back towards goal. Marks had to backtrack and was always advantaged in that contest with the onrushing Thomas Lopez. What a super save from Dylan Niski. You would have expected Takumi Afuka on the end of the cutback to seal that one up. And Spirit could still. Afuka the man on the move. Wigan trying a fancy turn. And now Lopez again given one to chase. Marks bends it away and is off his line as Kimura goes from long range, but Marks is going to gather it. Oh, if it had a bit more oomph on it, that could have been a real threat to a man well off his line in Chris Marks. And we talked about Thomas Lopez's goal being a miracle strike. That would have been otherworldly. You'd imagine there'll still be plenty of stoppage time, but that would be a moot point if the Spirit can score. They won't do it through Ollie Wigan that time. And the Town Rangers live to fight another day as they start to throw more numbers forward. Majok takes it off the toes of Nicholas, who barges into the back of the Town Rangers attacker. And a free kick in a really intriguing position, this, in the dying embers of this game. The Wanderers have gone 2 to the good at Plume Park, so that result, you would imagine, is all but certain. Which means that the only way that the Town Rangers can save themselves is if they win this one. It can be won in chances like this. It's bent into the box at the back post. It's alive for Yuta Kimura, who fires into the side netting. And you can't help but wonder, Pele blazing away, Kimura misfiring. How many more chances are the Town Rangers going to get to find the goal that would keep their top flight future alive? a good thing, you would imagine. We've had a lot of stoppage in this game. You would imagine there'll be a healthy chunk of added time injected into this game by Jackson Mackey, the fourth official. They've scored more goals in the final 15 than any other time the Town Rangers, even though they have been few and far between. It's 5 minutes. It's maybe not as much as they would have liked, but it is time enough. It's time working against them. Pele wide for Lopez. Stopping and propping and returning to Massarola, who's been robbed of the football. And Kavanagh just plays the percentage pass for Wigan, but it was really well judged by Pele. He's got to be careful here. Kavanagh has closed in and bowled him clean over. And so Niski will launch this deep free kick long and just into the mixer. Well, it looked as though this was a final day of season 2025 that was a mere formality, but there is drama abound at Popondetta Park. Jackson Brown. Thomas Lopez with a ho-hum pass. And Connor Starbo just stops and props and waits for the run of Takumi Afuka to arrive. And the referee has whistled against him. Niski has got to be careful because that was very solid contact indeed, although the play was dead. And it's another spirit scare survived by the Town Rangers. And all of a sudden, the league's best team over 30 weeks are holding on for a point at Popondetta. Connor Starbo. Druitt Town Rangers with one man back, and now the black and blue shirts march forward to put the dagger in the heart of the Town Rangers, but Afuka can't make the pass happen. Kimura. Jared Massarola being urged on by the Popondetta Park grandstand. And Adrian Arndt gives Michael Conestablo a card. And he has already been booked. This is not going to be... This is a nightmare scenario, this, for David Perkovic, because they're going to have to close this game out a man down, and they will miss one of their key attacking contributors in the first week of their finals campaign. It's a controversial one because both players flew in full-blooded. But Adrian Arndt's final decision was that Michael Conestablo was the guilty party. And once he has had his injury treatment, he is going to have to hobble his way off the field. And up Conestablo comes, and off he goes. So a real sour note to end things on for the Spirit, because that is a big headache, if not for today, then certainly for the postseason for David Perkovic. And now we turn our attention back to this game here, because in terms of numbers on the field, it's 10 v 10. And Mount Druitt have got the advantage and the impetus. Do they have the belief, and will they find the goal? That's the question. Michael Conestablo not in any particular hurry. It's finished at Plume. The Wanderers have won 3-0. Cornwell wins it, as you would expect their captain to do. And Jackson Brown just runs out of real estate. As we're inside the 4th minute of stoppage, you would imagine we'll get added time on added time, though, after that Conestablo red card. And they've left their season to the long throw. Chidiac can't clear. Majok with a half-hearted flick inside, and then Jackson Brown. Did that come off an arm? No whistle from Adrian Arts. Anywhere will do from the Spirit defence. Niski. Delicate pass over the top. Shaden Sampau with plenty of yellow shirts to aim at. The delivery is a bit betwixt and between, and Marks gathers with comfort. And the ball's in the back of the net again, but it's because Chris Marks has been infringed upon by a Town Rangers player. They feel the Spirit 10 that a card should have been arriving, but none is brandished. It is in the generosity of the referee and the fate of the football gods now for the Town Rangers. Marjok flicks on. Cornwell with another clearing header. And that fresh air swing, a costly one. Kavanagh bent forward by Takami to Afuka. This would be the cruelest of ways to end it if Spirit win this. And it sits up for Jacob Chidiac, but it's an important block from the Town Rangers defence. They're fighting against the weight of numbers in attack, though. Vasiliou. Hopeful for Lopez, who misses it in the air. Spirit numbers getting behind the ball. Kimura. Majok now. Back to Yuta Kimura, who hits the deck. It's messy in the penalty area. Spirit come away with the football. Is this their ceiling chance? Afuka. Wigan clears the space. Chidiac again is found at the back post. And again, Trajanowski comes up with it, but it'll count for naught. As it ends in heartbreak for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. They left everything out there against the reigning premiers, who will now set themselves for a trophy lift. But everything that they left out there just wasn't enough. And the Mount Druitt Town Rangers, as things stand, will return to Football New South Wales League One in 2026. And while they will live to regret the games that have slipped them by in previous weeks, against the weight of serious odds today, they gave themselves a fighting chance from a long way back. They were a man down and a goal down at the halftime break. Danilo Montero sent off. Harry Keese getting the opening goal. And it looked as though they were drawing dead in their chances of survival. Then Thomas Lopez stepped up with a worthy of a free kick that gave them hope. And they did have the chances to win this game outright, but couldn't make it happen even after a second yellow for Michael Conestabro. And so Spirit will go on to lift an incredible premiership here at Popondetta Park. And their 11-game unbeaten run will remain alive into the finals. But there is still some difficult problems to work out heading into the postseason for David Perkovic, as it comes to a heartbreaking end for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. We sign off from the final day of the regular season. We hope that despite the difficulties of the Town Rangers, you've enjoyed the drama. The full-time score, Mount Druitt Town Rangers 1, NWS Spirit 1. And make sure you stick around because there is a brief break in the coverage now, but you can rejoin us in a few minutes' time for the Premiership Trophy lift that Spirit will be getting into very shortly. But from myself, Lockie Flanagan, it's good afternoon and good evening for now.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the final regular season round of NPL New South Wales Women's between the Mount Druitt Town Rangers and Northwest Sydney Spirit at Popondetta Park, Emerton in Sydney's southwest. Melissa Muscat bringing you live coverage on Football New South Wales YouTube live stream for what should be an exciting match between these two teams. The Town Rangers fighting for a spot in the top four and an appearance in finals football for the team's first ever season in NPL New South Wales Women's. And the Northwest Sydney Spirit just heartbreakingly missing out of the finals and looking through on the party of a few teams vying for that fourth spot. We apologise for the delay in coverage as the men's match was finishing up and the men's premiers of NPL New South Wales receiving their trophy for their premiership win in 2025. So back to this match now between the Mount Druitt Town Rangers and Northwest Sydney Spirit. Mount Druitt Town Rangers, home team in the yellow and green kit, led by head coach Ben Goff, begins its starting 11 as follows. Rakaya Alfaraja. She's on a run. Harada. Great save from Tiana Robertson. So back to the lineup. Rangers, number 88. And in goals, Renee Kristanovska. Number 3, Kaya Buchanan. Number 15, Rosaria Galea. Number 17, Olivia Sloan. Number 18, Erin Tavares. Number 19, Lena Karmas. Number 23, Tian Flavin. Number 28, Keiko Tanaka. Number 30, Rakaya Alfaraja. Number 31, Ella Buchanan. Number 32, Anna Harada. The substitutions for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers are number 1, Laura Trednick. Number 2, Shaden Jabor. Number 8, Natalie Kasha. Number 10, Claire Holder. Number 24, Jessica Robinson. And number 27, Tasman Hill. Northwest Sydney Spirit, the visitors in the black and blue kit this afternoon, led by head coach Tony Candy, begins its starting 11 as follows. Number 1 and in goals, Tiana Robertson. Number 3 and captain, Erin Pridmore. Number 4, Shani Cooney Cross. Number 6, Ruby Sullivan. Oh, that's a fantastic ball through, but Olivia Sloan there in defence for the Rangers. Number 6, Ruby Sullivan for the Spirit. Number 7, Kayla Osborne. Number 8, Bethany Gordon. Number 9, Sky Halmerick. Number 11, Princess Sabini Issei. Number 17, Ariana Stoltzfus. Number 20, Neve Burns. Number 30, Harper Pell. Substitutions for the Northwest Sydney Spirit are Sky Halmerick. Halmerick getting away from Buchanan. Too much power on that shot. Substitutions for the Northwest Sydney Spirit are number 5, Victoria Martin, number 18, Sienna Hawkins, number 19, Madison Gabilla, number 24, Grace Attard, number 27, Lola Greenberg, and number 31, Grace Smith. So what happens today is anyone's guess, but what is certain is that Mount Druitt needs the full 3 points to be a certain chance to play finals football. Mount Druitt hadn't lost at Fortress Popondetta in 2 seasons until UNSW snatched the win here 3 weeks ago in the 89th minute, and Sydney Olympic also prevailed here a little over a week later. Ariana Stoltzfus goes down, but it's play on. Referee for today's match is Alana Zik, and she's assisted by Joel Zanarchik and Amelia Dimmick. Kayla Osborne, ball goes out. So what we do know is that the University of New South Wales has incredibly, for the 4th week in a row, scored in the 89th or 90th minute of the match to win. Numbers there for the Rangers' defence on Sky Halmerick. So just on the UNSW stats, that's quite unbelievable. 4 matches in a row to win the match in the 89th or 90th minutes. And that win last night cemented the team in 3rd position for NPL New South Wales Women's final football. Congrats to UNSW. So whoever plays UNSW next week will need to be wary of the thieves in the night right up until the very last second of the match. Chloe Smith scoring a hat-trick, which today puts the team on equal points with ladder leaders Bulls FC Academy. Lena Karmas! Karmas! Gets past Robinson, but the defenders are there for Northwest Sydney Spirit. Neve Burns, Bethany Gordon, back to Burns. Rakaya El Faraja recovers it for the Rangers. Harada gets a touch, bit too heavy. The competition's leading goal scorer, Sky Halmerick. She gets across for Kayla Osborne, but called offside. So last night, Chloe Smith scoring a hat-trick for UNSW, which today puts the team on equal points with ladder leaders Bulls FC Academy and Apia Leichhardt. 7 p.m. tonight will decide who will play finals football. As of now, the Bulls FC Academy leads the competition with Apia Leichhardt close behind on equal points. Rakaya El Faraja to Anna Harada. And that'll go out. It's going to be a goal kick. UNSW has snuck into third place. Mount Druitt Town Rangers now on fourth with the Illawarra Stingrays. Manly United sit on sixth and can still make the four should they win and other results go in their favour. But for this match, the Town Rangers must get a win to play finals football. A draw just won't cut it. Aaron Tavares couldn't quite keep it in. When these two teams met earlier in the season, it was Mount Druitt who came out victors 2-0. Today it's a very different scenario. The Northwest Sydney Spirit striking weapon, Sky Halmerick, is in some serious form, leading the competition's goal tally on 23. She scored a hat-trick last week and just signed her first ever A-Leagues contract with Powerhouse Sydney FC. Kaya Buchanan gets there before Halmerick. Anna Harada. There's too much on that for Captain Lena Karmas to get to. The Town Rangers' defensive line has been decimated in recent months. The loss of that experience in the back line has been seen with almost more than double goals conceded in the second half of the season than the first. And quite a few draws and losses in the dying moments of matches has cost Mount Druitt points and wins. Al-Faraja. Harada, she's fouled. No, the foul will go the way of Northwest Sydney Spirit. The Town Rangers' last win came on the 10th of August to Newcastle Jets, whilst the Northwest Sydney Spirit has won its last two matches. Harada, looking for some support. She looks up. Ella Buchanan. Back to sister, Kaya Buchanan. Some teamwork there. Tian Flavin. Back to Keiko Tanaka. Straight into the Spirit defence though. Mount Druitt Town Rangers is a well-coached side by Ben Goff, who took the team to top of the ladder for a significant period this season. League One champions last year and Sapphire Cup finalists against Apia Leichhardt in July. Bethany Gordon for the Spirit. Now Kayla Osborne. Shani Cooney Cross. Yes, that name does sound familiar, and she is the sister of Matilda Kyra Cooney Cross. Some star power in this Spirit side. Princess Abini Issei, the stalwart of Sydney FC, playing there for 10 years, the longest serving female at Sydney FC, female player. She's just announced that she will be leaving the club for an overseas opportunity. Rosie Galea, that's a great ball. But Tiana Robertson comes out. Tiana has also just signed for Sydney FC next season. Kaya El Faraja. She beats Neve Burns. Good control. Anna Harada. No one there, though, to finish that off. Galea. Back to Ella Buchanan. It's a lovely cross from Buchanan. Headed by her sister, and then Lena Karmas, and saved by Tiana Robertson. Cooney cross. Some fancy footwork. Finds Bethany Gordon. She passes to Neve Burns. Back to Gordon. Halmerick. Tian Flavin there for the Rangers. Kaya Buchanan. Anna Harada. Flavin. Tanaka. Forced to go back to keeper Kristanovska. Kayla Osborne pushing high. Putting pressure on the Mount Druitt defence. Keiko Tanaka gets rid of it. Headed by Harper Pell. Goes out for a Rangers throw-in. Karmas to Flavin. Kaya Buchanan's touch. Princess Abini was there. Spirit throw-in. The throw-in now goes to Mount Druitt. El Faraja with Pridmore. Gordon gets there. Ball kept in by Neve Burns. Passes down the middle for Osborne. Back to Burns. Halmerick. Fantastic footwork by Halmerick. Gives it to Cooney Cross. Cooney Cross, she's going to go herself. Good save from Renee Kristanovska. Galea turns over possession. Gordon goes back to Pell. Harper Pell. Rosie Galea to Erin Tavares. Anna Harada. Kaya Buchanan. Lena Karmas. Ella Buchanan. It's a decent ball for Rakaya El-Faraja, but Tiana Robertson comes out and beats Rakaya El-Faraja. Northwest Sydney Spirit head coach Tony Candy. This is his second year coaching the team and coaching women. He has vast coaching experience, including with men's teams. He's originally from the UK, and whilst he has lived in Australia most of his life, he has not lost that British accent. Big thank you to assistant coach Talal Safer of the Northwest Sydney Spirit for his time. Sky Halmerick finds Kristanovska off her line, but not on target. As I was saying, thank you to assistant coach Talal Safer for his time this week to shed some light on the season and the current playing squad. He's always very generous in giving of his time to talk about his team that he's very proud of. The team began with very young players, but mid-season recruited some experience from the A-Leagues, which has proven successful with its late charge up the competition ladder. Headed back by Gordon. Rakaya El-Faraja. Booted away by the Spirit. Flavin gets it to Harada. Galea, one of her trademark huge boots. Erin Tavares there, goes back to Karmas. Tavares comes off a Spirit player, so it will be a corner for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. First one for them of the match. Interestingly, it's Rakaya El-Faraja who'll be taking this corner. It's usually, most of the time, Rosie Galea. And of late, it's also been Anna Harada. El-Faraja, she delivers it low. Bethany Gordon is there. El-Faraja has another go. Halmerick playing defender, headed away for the Spirit. Ruby Sullivan there. Headed back by Harada. Tian Flavin. Passes to Rosie Galea. Her touch too heavy. CUNY cross. Now with Keiko Tanaka for Mount Druitt. El Faraja. Rosie Galea. Oh, what a stop by Erin Pridmore. Fantastic defending by the Spirit. It's now Harada stepping up to take the corner for Mount Druitt. Anna Harada. It's a good cross. Halmerick there. She has some height, Halmerick, so she's doing well in defence. Oh, that was a close opportunity for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Lena Karmas, she just puts it over. Mount Druitt Town Rangers not without their chances here in the opening stanza. Number 9 for the Northwest Sydney Spirit, Sky Halmerick, I mentioned, is the competition's leading goal scorer on 23 goals. She also had a short hiatus with the young Matildas and so far said she has come back a better player. Sky is having a stellar season. Not just quantity, but the quality of her goals has also been special. At only 17 years young, we may be witnessing an upcoming star of the future. Remember the name, Sky Halmerick. She just signed her first A-Leagues contract for Sydney FC. Ella Buchanan. Buchanan gets past Burns and forces a corner. You sense that the Mount Druitt Town Rangers have probably been drilled by their coach this week. Get an early goal. This defensive line from Northwest Sydney Spirit is a strong one. They will be hard to break down. Rosie Galea with the corner. Great delivery, tapped away by Tiana Robertson. It'll be a corner on the other side. Anna Harada. Headed away by Bethany Gordon. Ella Buchanan is there. Goes back to Harada. Harada delivers it low, but just left. Rakaya El Faraja. Great touch for Lena Karmas. Karmas looks up, tries to get it back to El Faraja. Erin Pridmore kicks it out, and it's going to be another corner for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. I think that's around 5 now in as many minutes. Rosie Galea with the corner for the Rangers. Good corner. Punched away again by Robertson. CUNY cross. Straight into Anna Harada. But Spirit still have possession. Kaya Buchanan. Been very strong in defence for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers this season. Lena Karmas gets the ball to Kaya Buchanan. Couldn't deliver it to one of her teammates. Princess Sabini. Neve Burns. Osborne is fouled. Northwest Sydney Spirit, free kick. On top of the credibility of the defence of Northwest Sydney Spirit, they have height, and that's going to help them today. Ariana Stoltzfus crosses to the middle. Sky Halmerick is there. Renee Kristanovska does her job well. Lena Karmas heads back. Pridmore is there though. Burns. Sullivan to Pridmore. Harper Pell with the fluoro boots. Anna Harada takes it back for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Straight into Harper Pell. Tian Flavin. Ella Buchanan, lovely touch. Rakaya El Faraja, but Burns gets there first. And it'll now be another Mount Druitt Town Rangers corner. Rosaria Galea, former Western Sydney Wanderers A-Leagues player, has the left foot of, I don't know the word to use, but it's superb. Rosie Galea, headed by Lena Karmas. It's a good one. Well taken by Tiana Roberts. Buchanan. Kristanovska to Ella Buchanan. Kayla Osborne looming. Princess Sabini does well. Galea there, but now Bethany Gordon is for the Spirit. Goes back to Osborne. Bethany Gordon there once again. Gordon. Osborne. Galea covers that well. And that's going to be a foul going the way of the Northwest Sydney Spirit. So, will Sky Halmerick take this free kick? Because it's in a very good position for the Northwest Sydney Spirit. Super striker Sky Halmerick stepping up for the free kick. Halmerick straight into the Rangers wall, but she's going to get another go, but she sends it to the sky. Kristanovska. Lena Karmas heads it right. Burns comes off Anna Harada, so it'll be a Northwest Sydney Spirit throw in. Galea. Harada finds Lena Karmas with some space. But Burns takes it back for the Spirit. Rakaya El Faraja. El Faraja! Just left. Fantastic opportunity for the Rangers. So Tiana Robertson, the goalkeeper for the Spirit. She joined this season from A-League's club Newcastle Jets. And I mentioned signed for Sydney FC next season. Huge congrats to Tiana Robertson. In her first season and on debut for the Jets, she made 7 saves, kept a clean sheet and helped her team win 8-0. At only 22 years old, the future's looking bright for Tiana in goals. First match she played for the Northwest Sydney Spirit, she made Team of the Week. Osborne. Bit of a push there by Halmerick, but it's play on. Perhaps there was a push first. Rosie Galea. Olivia Sloan. No one there on the left. And it goes out. Erin Tavares. Rosie Galea can't keep the ball in, so it'll be a Spirit throw-in. Beautiful evening here at Emerton. Perfect conditions for football. Still not too cold. Lovely pink skyline in the backdrop. Kaya Buchanan gets the ball through for Sister Ella. Good combination there. Can't keep it in. So throw into the Spirit. Kaya just saying sorry, Ella. Bethany Gordon. Rangers throw in. Harada back to Ella Buchanan. Turns over possession. Gordon to Osborne. Keiko Tanaka there. She beats Halmerick. And that's going to be a Mount Druitt throw-in. El Faraja. Rangers throw-in. Galea. Oh, Galea! That was only, just wide. That left foot is so dangerous. Lena Karmas gets the ball to Flavin. Now Enna Harada. Bethany Gordon is there to block her pass. Abini. Harada. Tavares. Kicked out by Cooney Cross. No, stays in play thanks to Osborne. Gordon. Tanaka. To Enna Harada. Tanaka. Harada back to Tanaka. El Faraja, but Neve Burns covers it. Tian Flavin with Sky Halmerick. And that foul will go the way of Northwest Sydney Spirit. Burns to Osborne. Rangers defence, get it back. That was quite a hard shove in the back there from Erin Pridmore. She'll be shown a yellow card. Bethany Gordon being vocal with her teammates. You sense that Northwest Sydney Spirit want to win this game as much as the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. They want to finish on a high. They've had a stellar second half of the season since they've recruited a host of A-Leagues players. Ebini. Couldn't quite connect with Cooney Cross. Sloan back to Tanaka. El Faraja, still going. Spirit, get the ball now. And that will be a foul for the Northwest Sydney Spirit going their way. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0, Northwest Sydney Spirit 0. Mount Druitt Town Rangers will need to win with a full 3 points here to play finals football. Northwest Sydney Spirit narrowly missed out, but are not going lightly today. El Faraja, good first touch, but Bethany Gordon there for the opposition. Neve Burns. Spirit throw in. Tavares. Rakaya El Faraja has pace. She will get there before it goes out. Rakaya El Faraja crosses. Kamis! Nobody there in front of goal. Rangers, they haven't been without their chances. Princess Abini gets past Olivia Sloan. Sky Halmerick cleared off the line. I think that was by Ella Buchanan. What defensive work that was. Rakaya El Faraja will be called offside. Pridmore. Too heavy for Halmerick to get to. Kristanovska. Gordon now for the Spirit. Passes to Harper Pell. Sloan gets there before Abini. Ruby Sullivan now. Making a run up the field. Gets it to Osborne. Abini. Getting past Anna Harada. Osborne. Olivia Sloan. But Pridmore is there. Lena Karmas. She doesn't have a lot of support. The Rangers are sitting back. Van Gogh is very largely coach-driven by defensive structures, which is understandable, but the Rangers will need to score today. Osborne. Keiko Tanaka. Anna Harada. Ella Buchanan. Has the ball taken off her, and it's also a foul. Rosie Galea on 10 goals for the season. Rosie Galea crosses it, headed back. I think that was by a Spirit player, but it's okay with Robertson. Gordon. Switch for Spirit. Stoltzfus. To Gordon in the middle. Switch of play now to the right. Harper Pell. Back to Gordon. Stoltzfus. Goes back to Osborne. Burns to Osborne. Gordon lining up the shot. Solid defending by the Rangers. Mikaya El-Faraja. She beats Pridmore. She's got Cooney Cross on her. Mikaya El-Faraja. Selena Karmas. Again, Karmas doesn't have a huge amount of support. Erin Tavares there. And the Rangers are going to get a free kick in a good position. Both Rosie Galea and Anna Harada stepping over. Just who will take it? Looks like it'll be Anna Harada, perhaps. Anna Harada has been good at the set pieces as well. I just think Rosie Galea has a little more power on her foot. I probably would have asked Rosie to take that one, but let's see how we go. And Harada did score from a free kick a couple of weeks ago against the Wanderers. Can she do it again? Anna Harada goes low, and it's just to the right. The dying moments of this first half, and the score remains Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0, Northwest Sydney Spirit 0. Neither team yet to break the deadlock, but it's the Mount Druitt Town Rangers who need a goal. Halmerick. Osborne, got two Rangers players on her. Throw in to Spirit. Cooney Cross. Halmerick. Osborne. Good clearance by Ella Buchanan. Good pressure by Mount Druitt, so it'll be a Rangers throw in. Another Rangers throw in. Karmas heads, then Galea does. Rakaya El Faraja controls it with her foot. She's proving a handful for Erin Pridmore. Galea. Neve Burns kicks it out for a Rangers throw-in. Ella Buchanan, the throw-in. Erin Tavares gets it to Harada. Flavin. Tanaka. Harada. Harada, perhaps she should have taken a shot herself. Big clearance by the Spirit. Keiko Tanaka. Tian Flavin. Anna Harada. Tanaka couldn't get the delivery to Rakaya Alfaraja. Shani Cooney cross. Bethany Gordon. Harper Pell back to Gordon. Sullivan. Back to Bethany Gordon. She gets a great ball. Sky Halmerick. Osborne. Stoltzfus. Ella Buchanan. Good defending, but it rebounds off her. The save from Kristanovska. Now Princess Abini. Osborne still alive for the Northwest Sydney Spirit. Good intervening by Anna Harada. Ariana Stoltzfus. Kayla Osborne. Neve Burns. Ruby Sullivan. Harper Pell. Gordon. Osborne. Pell gets the cross in. Excellent defending by Keiko Tanaka to beat Sky Halmerick. Sullivan and Alfaraja. The Spirit will get the free kick. Sullivan finds Halmerick. Princess Abini. Two Rangers defenders there do well to take it off Princess Abini. Osborne finds Princess Abini once again. Ariana Stoltzfus. Kayla Osborne. Tian Flavin. She's watching intently. The Rangers get the free kick. Kaya Buchanan. And that is half-time here at Popondetta Park, where the score is Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0, Northwest Sydney Spirit 0. Neither team yet to break the deadlock, but it's the Mount Druitt Town Rangers who must. They must win this match if they are going to make the top four and play finals football. And it has been the Rangers with more chances, a host of corners. So we will see what happens when we get back. But we can see the Mount Druitt Town Rangers have had 12 shots to Northwest Sydney Spirit 6, 4 on target to Spirits 2 on target. And the corners, 6 to the Mount Druitt Town Rangers, Northwest Sydney Spirit yet to have a corner. Enjoy the break. We will see you in approximately 15 minutes to find out who will make the top 4 for the NPL New South Wales Women's Final Series. Welcome back to the second half of round 26 NPL New South Wales Women's between the Mount Druitt Town Rangers and the Northwest Sydney Spirit. The Mount Druitt Town Rangers have 45 minutes to score a goal and not concede for them to play finals football. So it has been a dominant first half from the Rangers, but they could not bury their chances. They had 12 shots at goal to Northwest Sydney Spirit 6. And the Rangers having, I think it was 6 corners to Northwest Sydney Spirit, none so far. But unless the Rangers can find the back of the net, they will not progress to the finals. And if that is the case, it's still been a fairy tale season for this team. First time ever in NPL New South Wales Women's, inspiring children and people everywhere, but especially those of Western Sydney. And they really have been the good news story of NPL New South Wales Women's. Made the Sapphire Cup final. They won League One last year. Led the competition this year for a large portion. Went the first 12 rounds undefeated. So I don't think anyone is going to be overly disappointed if they finish 5th. But I do know how much it means to this group of players and coach for them to finish in the top 4. Rakaya El Faraja. And the ball will go out for a Rangers throw-in. Ella Buchanan gets the ball to El Faraja. She cuts back for Lena Karmas, who leaves it. Rosie Galea, but straight into the hands of Tiana Robertson. The foul will go the way of Spirit. Quickly taken. Bethany Gordon still with the ball for Spirit. Olivia Sloan. Erin Tavares. Lena Karmas controls it for Tavares. Releases down the left. Erin Tavares, but Pridmore there in defence for Northwest Sydney Spirit. Bethany Gordon. Kayla Osborne. Princess Abini. Kayla Osborne connects. Excellent defending by Keiko Tanaka. She's been good at the back for her side. Lena Karmas. Lena Karmas. Sullivan puts the pressure on to stop Karmas getting a powerful shot away. Lena Karmas is Mount Druitt's top goal scorer on 15. A veteran of the game, she's still contributing to football at a very high standard. We hope to see Lena Karmas playing for a long time yet. Won silverware in the NPL, the A-Leagues, and with the Matildas, an AFC Asian Cup champion. Erin Tavares has come into form in recent weeks for Mount Druitt, notching up some goals. She's sitting on 8 with her late surge. Ben Goff says she's playing out of her natural position on the wing, so she stepped up for the team. She has joined this year from Northwest Sydney Spirit, so I'm sure today is a big game for her. A bit of extra motivation to get the win. A big clearance from Pridmore. headed by Ella Buchanan. Rosie Galea calling for a handball, and it's play on. Two Japanese players, Keiko Tanaka and Anna Harada. Anna Harada just experienced her first season in the A-Leagues for the Wanderers. And she joined teammate Ella Buchanan. Tavares. Sullivan there. Passes to Bethany Gordon. Galea beats Osborne, but Abini there. Galea straight into Princess Abini. That could have been dangerous for Mount Druitt, but into the hands of Kristanovska. Karmas heads it back. Harper Pell is there. Galea stops it but goes down. Rukaya Alfaraja, but Tiana Robertson comes out at the right time. Pridmore. Burns. Gordon. Cooney Cross. Pell. Osborne. Sloan is able to kick it out before Abini can get to it. The Mount Druitt Town Rangers will make a substitution. Coming off the field is Tian Flavin. And coming onto the field, we seem to have a little bit of a wait, is number 8, Natalie Kasher. So Tian Flavin, a player from last year's championship-winning League One team, the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. She's featured regularly throughout the season in midfield, and she forms a good combination with most of her teammates, especially Rosie Galea. Natalie Kasher returns this season from a medial strain, looking fitter each match, which is great to see. Sometimes these things can have a psychological impact on players, and if it has had on Natalie, it hasn't shown. She goes into every challenge quite comfortably and aggressively. Harper Pell with the throw in. Sloan. It'll go out for a Northwest Sydney Spirit throw in. Pell to Halmerick. She's getting away from Keiko Tanaka. She gets a lovely ball for Stoltzfus. Beats Ella Buchanan. Princess Abini there, but there's too much on it. So it'll be out for a Rangers goal kick. Renee Kristanovska, the Rangers goalkeeper, has conceded the least amount of goals in the competition. She has played every game this season in NPL New South Wales Women's. Manly and Illawarra Stingrays have also only conceded 28, but they have both had at least 2 different keepers throughout the season. Renee has won an NPL championship previously and was the number 1 keeper in Rangers League One team last year that won the championship. The most successful statistically last season also between the sticks. Kayla Osborne gets past Kasher. Back with Osborne. Touch is a little heavy, so it's now with Anna Harada for the Rangers. Olivia Sloan. Can't find Rosie Galea, so Bethany Gordon takes it back. Sky Halmerick gets past Keiko Tanaka, but Kaya Buchanan puts some pressure on. Gordon. Sloan heads it. Anna Harada. Kaya Buchanan. I'm told Kaya would love to join her sister in the A-Leagues, and Ben Goff believes she has what it takes. She has been solid in defence for this Rangers team. She's got pace. She's also a very talented defender. Natalie Kasha troubling Neve Burns. And it'll be a Rangers throw-in. Kristanovska to Kaya Buchanan. Natalie Kasha. The leg heavily strapped, as it has been all season. But like I said, doesn't appear to be worrying her. Lena Karmes, good touch. Rakaya Alfaraja. She puts the Mount Druitt Town Rangers ahead. 1-0. That was gorgeous play from the two forwards. So, in the 56th minute, Rakaya Alfaraja is a hero for now. The Rangers still have a mammoth task ahead. They cannot concede a goal if they want to make the top four. And Rakaya looks like she's been injured for her efforts. Hopefully it's nothing serious and she'll be able to play on. A member of the Jordan national team. She has pace. She really provides something else down the wing. We also see Erin Tavares playing a little further back today. One would assume that the Rangers are going to be throwing bodies in defence now. 1-0 is all they need to progress to the top four and into finals football in their first ever season in NPL New South Wales Women's. But the second half of the season has proven difficult for the Rangers in defence. They have had a host of injuries in that back line. Season-ending ones. But that was a marvellous effort to get past that Northwest Sydney Spirit defence, which is an extremely strong one. And as I mentioned, not just talented, but there's height there as well. Tanaka. Anna Harada. Galea. That gets a good ball for Erin Tavares. Erin Tavares still going. Lena Karmes. She trips on the ball. Could have put the Rangers ahead 2-0. Still 31 minutes left to play at the minimum. This game is not over. Could imagine the nerves, especially for Rangers being in contention of a final spot. And being successful for the season, they are desperate to play finals football. Cooney cross. Kasha gets it back for the Rangers. Natalie Kasha once again. Gets a good cross in, headed away by Erin Pridmore. Miskicked by Cooney Cross. Tavares is there, but Cooney Cross recovers. Kaya Buchanan gets it to Ella Buchanan. Natalie Kasha. Kaya El Faraja. Neve Burns has to kick it out, so Mount Druitt with the throw-in. Good clearance by Ruby Sullivan. Anna Harada. But kicks it into Bethany Gordon. Ruby Sullivan. Harper Pell. Back to Sullivan. Cooney Cross. Sky Halmerick gets the ball away to Princess Abini on the right. Back to Halmerick. 3 Rangers defenders on her, but Sky Halmerick gets away. Still has the ball. The cutback for Shani Cooney Cross. Fantastic defending by Rosie Galea. Rosie still with the ball. Oh, what a ball for Akaya El Faraja. But it's called offside. Fantastic play there by Rosaria Galea. Osborne and Stoltzfus. Lovely 1-2 touch. Good control by Stoltzfus. Gets it to Abini. Harper Pell. Sky Halmerick. Halmerick. No touch needed from Renee Kristanovska. When I spoke with Ben Goff a few weeks back, he was saying how proud he was of his defensive line, especially early on in the season, and boasted that leading scorer, Sky Halmerick, is yet to score against his defenders. And early on, that was Emily Koss, Holly Williams, Kaya Buchanan now, who has the ball. He really is a coach who prioritizes defensive tactics rather than the fancy stuff and the fancy goals. Galea. Taken with composition by Robertson. Erin Tavares. Rakaya El Faraja. Tavares. Ben Goff yelling out to Rosie Galea to step up to take this set piece. She has scored from this angle before. It's not a big ask for Rosie at all. So the Mount Druitt Town Rangers will make another substitution. Coming off the field, Ella Buchanan, who we've seen gradually ease into the game again after her injury over the past few weeks, doing very well. She's replaced by number 24, Jessica Robinson. Rosie Galea. The killer left foot was approached by the multinational team to play for them at the age of 15 years old. She takes a shot. It's on target. Spilled by Tiana Robertson, but Rakaya El Faraja couldn't get the precision on there. Rangers with possession again. Kasha. Helmerick. Anna Harada. Tavares. The Town Rangers will get the foul. Galea once again looking like she'll be taking it. Rosie Galea. Headed away by Pridmore. Anna Harada kicks it back in defence for Kaya Buchanan. Kasha. Buchanan to Tanaka. Rosie Galea. Getting a great ball for Lena Karmas. Called offside. Tiana Robertson, a collision with Lena Karmas. So the Northwest Sydney Spirit look like they will be making a double substitution. Coming onto the field is number 27, Lola Greenberg, and number 19, Madison Gabilla, replacing Shani Cooney-Cross. And I'm not sure who else who has exited the field. Perhaps happened on the other side. Nice to see Shani Cooney-Cross start. Early on in the season, she came on as a substitute. Fancy play there by the Spirit. Gordon is there. El Faraja on her. But Spirit have a comfortable possession. Sky Helmerick gets away from Keiko Tanaka. Oh, hits Alana Zik right in the back. So the ball called back. Alana Zik doesn't seem too phased. But you really wouldn't want a Sky Helmerick boot at point blank range. Olivia Sloan kicks it out for a Spirit throw-in. The Rangers player down. So the experience of Holly Williams in the back line has been sorely missed. She got a season-ending injury a couple of weeks back against the Western Sydney Wanderers. Her coach has been happy with Holly this season. And, yeah, one of the players that Ben Goff proudly boasted about, Sky Helmerick, not scoring against her. Here is Sky Helmerick now. She gets away from Anna Harada, but Anna Harada gets it back. Fantastic play. to Kasha Robinson. Kayla Osborne now for the Spirit. Captain Erin Pridmore. Goes back to Kayla Osborne. She's fouled. So Spirit with the free kick. Headed back by Buchanan, then taken by Keiko Tanaka, Olivia Sloan, Bethany Gordon. Rangers prevail with possession. Ella Buchanan. Sullivan to Gordon. Harper Pell. Her assistant coach, Shalal Safir, describes her as a sponge. He said she's young but just absorbs so much and she will play wherever her coach puts her. Bethany Gordon gets away from Erin Tavares. Gets the ball through for Sky Halmerick. For every one Sky Halmerick, there are 3 Rangers players. Done their homework. Tiana Robertson, big clearance by the goalie. Tavares couldn't control it. Princess Abini takes it back for the Spirit. Kayla Osborne looking up. Crosses for Halmerick. Olivia Sloan is able to head it first. Tavares to Lena Karmas. Karmas turns. And the throw-in will go the way of Northwest Sydney Spirit. Anna Harada. Kaya Buchanan to Natalie Kasha. Olivia Sloan. Erin Tavares. Taken back by Harper Pell, and she's able to get the ball away to Sky Halmerick. Northwest Sydney Spirit now inching closer to the Rangers' goal. Ariana Stoltzfus. Oh, that's a great ball. Kristanovska. Wow. The Rangers stay safe for now. I will say the Rangers have done very well in defence so far. A lot of their last-minute goals they've conceded over the past few weeks have been from corners. So again, I'm going to say it's probably the coaching masterclass from Ben Goff drilling into them. We do not want to concede or give away those corners because it has hurt them. I don't think the Spirit have had one corner in this match. We are 73 minutes in. It's been all Rangers. There's no denying the talent of Ben Goff. And you know that a coach is a talented one when rival coaches agree. What he has done with this team has been nothing short of sensational. Offside to the Rangers. Spirit keep the ball in. Now taken back by the Rangers. Great first touch from Rakaya El Faraja. Kasha headed! Lena Karmas! The Mount Druitt Town Rangers captain has put her side ahead 2-0 and increased her goal tally for the season to 16. Lena Karmas, keep playing on for as long as your body will take you, because we love watching you in NPL New South Wales Women's. So, 75 minutes in, the Mount Druitt Town Rangers are in a very good position. The game is not over. 15 minutes of regular time. Kasha. Natalie Kasha gets away from two Spirit players. Karmas is running, but Sullivan will get there first. Karmas gets a pass through to Rosie Galea. Kasha. Fantastic defending by Pridmore. Keiko Tanaka. Anna Harada. Rosie Galea. Princess Sabini fouls Galea. So Northwest Sydney Spirit will make a substitution. Leaving the field is Harper Pell, and she is replaced by number 24, Grace Attard. Nice strong Maltese name. Galea, another strong Maltese name, and a strong boot. Karmas couldn't quite head it into the net. Grace Attard, she made her first grade debut for Northwest Sydney Spirit only 3 weeks ago in first grade, so we congratulate her. Abini with a great turn. Couldn't be kept in by Madison Gabilla, so throw in to the Rangers. Headed out by Bethany Gordon. Looks like it may have hit someone on the Rangers bench in the process. So we once again take this opportunity to congratulate Northwest Sydney Spirit men's team on winning the NPL New South Wales men's premiership. Last weekend they were presented with their trophy here at Popondetta Park. After their match, huge congrats to David Perkovic and assistant coach Nick Pareka on taking the team to success after only 3 short seasons in NPL New South Wales men's. Princess Sabini. Erin Tavares, it's a tough tussle. Princess Sabini prevails. The ball is away now. Stoltzfus. Good stop by Natalie Kasha. Ariana Stoltzfus, she's a visa player from the States. Renee Kristanovska having a little lie down, back on her feet. So we saw Lola Greenberg and Madison Gabilla take the field a few moments ago, and they featured in the Young Matildas Championship Tournament program. Kaya Buchanan. Back to Jessica Robinson for Keiko Tanaka. Back to Robinson. Kasha. Robinson. Kristanovska. Great touch from Melina Karmas to Natalie Kasha. Rakaya El-Faraja is called offside. Powerful ball. Kaya Buchanan heads it in defence for Mount Druitt. So Gladesville Ravens leading Illawarra Stingrays 4-1. So we're going to assume that with only 15 minutes left of that match, that Illawarra Stingrays probably won't go through to finals football. So that now depends on what happens here at Popondetta Park with Mount Druitt Town Rangers and also in the other match for Manly United. Princess Abini. Kristen Ofskar with a superb save coming off the woodwork, but cleared very well by Mount Druitt. Again, not conceding a corner. Manly United lead Sydney University 1-0. So that fourth place is looking likely to be between Manly and the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Rakaya El-Faraja. Erin Tavares there, but Tiana Robertson saves cleanly. Harada. Rosie Galea. Straight into the feet of the towering Erin Pridmore. Gabilla. Abini. Lola Greenberg. Kayla Osborne now for the Spirit. Osborne. Good defending by Jessica Robinson. Finds Rakaya El-Faraja. Natalie Kasha. And then the top of the table clash. It is currently RPL Leichhardt 1, Bulls FC Academy 1. They are in equal first place. So I'm sure that is a fabulous but intense match at the same time. Lots of support coming from the Mount Druitt bench. Rosie Galea. Couldn't quite find Lena Karmas though. Madison Gabilla. Goes past Dabini. Straight into the defence. Keiko Tanaka. So Mount Druitt Town Rangers 2, Northwest Sydney Spirit 0 here at Popondetta Park. The Mount Druitt Town Rangers looking to be in pole position for that fourth position up for grabs to play finals football next week. Natalie Kasha. Rakaya El-Faraja, she's got the pace to get away. Powerful shot. But Tiana Robertson does well. Lena Karmas just over. Abini. Gabilla. Buchanan there, safe for Mount Druitt. Ariana Stoltzfus. Anna Harada. Rosie Galea. Tavares. Galea. Great ball over the top for Lena Karmas. Lena Karmas, she's got to get past two defenders. They've successfully put the pressure on her because she's had to move further back. Northwest Sydney Spirit get the foul. And they're away. Sky Halmerick. Excellent play by Anna Harada to take it back for Mount Druitt. Kristanovska straight into Kayla Osborne. Galea and Gordon. Good header there by Jessica Robinson. Anna Harada to Rosie Galea. Natalie Kasha gets away from Kayla Osborne. Anna Harada couldn't control that, so it'll be a Spirit throw-in. Tanaka to Harada, back to Tanaka. Kaya Buchanan. Finds Lena Karmas. Anna Harada to Rosie Galea. Fantastic play there. Rakaya El-Faraja. Her touch was too heavy. The dying moments of this match. Should the Rangers hold on to this 2-0 lead, they will make finals football in their first year of NPL New South Wales Women's. Lena Karmas, she gets a great ball for Rakaya El-Faraja, but she lacked some venom on that. Kaya Buchanan. Stoltzfus. Kayla Osborne. Anna Harada is able to take it back there for the Rangers. Kicked out by Sullivan. Mount Druitt throw in. come off Stoltzfus, so Mount Druitt with a throw-in. The Mount Druitt Town Rangers will make a substitution. Coming off the field is the goal scorer, Rakaya Alfaraja, also known as Rookie to her teammates. And coming onto the field is number 27, Tasman Hill. Throw in to the Spirit. Spirit still with possession. I've just been given word from the crowd that a player from RP Leichhardt received a red card, and therefore Bulls FC Academy are leading 2-1. So that would round out the NPL New South Wales women's competition. But back to this match now. Tasman Hill. Now the ball falls to Sky Halmerick, but Erin Tavares does well. Kicks it out, and it's actually come off a Spirit player. Galea. Kayla Osborne. Erin Pridmore. Kayla Osborne gets the ball through, headed away by Keiko Tanaka. Now finds Olivia Sloan. And there it is! The Mount Druitt Town Rangers have just completed a historic first season in NPL New South Wales Women's. They have defeated Northwest Sydney Spirit by 2 goals. So, as well as making the NPL New South Wales Women's competition, they will be playing finals football. They have grabbed that 4th spot. The goals going to Rakaya Elfaraja and Lena Karmas. I've been told that the Bulls FC Academy are up 2-1. So that would mean the Bulls FC Academy first, RP Leichhardt second, University of New South Wales third, and the Mount Druitt Town Rangers fourth. And that is your finals complete. Finals teams complete heading into next week. But the Mount Druitt Town Rangers had 22 shots to Northwest Sydney Spirits 9. 10 on target to Spirits 3. Sensational evening and season here for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. From everybody at Football New South Wales, congratulations. And Northwest Sydney Spirit, well done on a late charge in the second half of the season to finish with a very decent standing. Melissa Muscat, thank you for joining us. Be sure to tune in next week for finals football. Good night.